Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna never had a chance according to Lee, and Poppy is a terrible mother. As Lee Finnegan claims that Luna Nozawa never had a chance, the bold and the beautiful indicates that Poppy Nozawa will experience some awful mother backlash. Poppy isn't upset about it at all now that Lee has given her updates on Luna's sad destiny. Poppy is essentially rejoicing rather than lamenting the birth of her daughter. Poppy will continue to hold her harsh opinion, even though Luna will wonder if she truly comprehends the seriousness of the situation. Lee will take Poppy into a separate room for a furious argument when she reiterates that she is relieved Luna is dead. Lee will respond that there is lots to say, even while Poppy will feel like there is nothing more to say. Poppy will question whether she should have lied to comfort Lee because Lee won't understand how she could be so callous. Poppy will insist that she's glad to be free of Luna, even if Lee would remind her that she was her biological mother. Lee will become even more enraged by it, and she will accuse Poppy of being a terrible mother and inquire as to how someone so repulsive could be her sister. Lee would say that Luna never had a chance when this face-off comes to an end. Because of Poppy's severe demeanor, Lee will come to believe that Luna's mother was the true issue all along. Fans may see Luna hidden away for her ongoing recuperation by the end of the episode. Luna deserves a real family, so it's easy to envision Lee committing not to leave her the way Poppy did. In any case, despite what Luna told Poppy and the others, all indications suggest that she is still alive since she has more appearances planned. Regarding John Finnegan's response to Luna's death, he might experience some mixed emotions. Given that Steffy Forrester's safety is the top priority, Finn will experience both grief and peace in different ways. Whether Steffy expresses it or not, she will undoubtedly be able to relate to Poppy's feelings of satisfaction at Luna's passing. Since Bill Spencer will be rushing to the hospital and insisting on seeing his kid immediately, we should also discuss Liam Spencer. Bill will declare he has no excuses, and that he will live the rest of his life regretting assisting Luna gain her freedom despite a tense interaction with Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes. Bill will make it apparent that seeing Liam is all that matters to him right now after admitting that everyone has every right to be angry with him. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill will probably turn on the waterworks after arriving to Liam's bedside. $1 Bill Spencer finds out what he has accomplished. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill is finally accepting the repercussions of his behavior. $1 When Bill Spencer released Luna Nozawa from prison, he believed he was doing morally. He felt Luna had changed by the time she lived with him for a few months, and he was able to get the governor to forgive her. He hardly spoke to her again after kicking her out. And what a huge mistake that was. One of the 3 individuals who were shot was his own kid. All because of something incredibly stupid that Bill did. When Bill learns about Liam Spencer, he hurries to the hospital and insists on seeing him. But he is about to experience yet another unpleasant revelation. Liam was already in bad shape when he pulled the trigger and shot Luna, but Bill is still unaware of this. When Bill finds out that his son has been hiding his illness from him since the day he and Liam had their heated argument over Luna, how will he respond? Lee Finnegan had no choice but to phone her sister and inform her of Luna's fate. Poppy Nozawa finds it difficult to process, but she surprises Lee by declaring she would not retract her statement. She accepts absolutely no responsibility for Luna's fate. Luna never had the right to kill people since she was a flighty mother. Despite this, Luna is still her daughter, and Lee finds it incomprehensible that Poppy can act so carelessly. Lee is starting to see that her sister is colder and more lost than she ever thought. At this point, Lee is beginning to feel more pity for Luna than before. She started to show more affection for her niece/granddaughter earlier in the week, which astonished John Finnegan. As she uttered those words, she was unaware that hell was erupting. Does Liam Spencer go into coma? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer has very little chance of surviving. Before he was shot in the chest at close range, the fan favorite was already terminally ill with cancer. Scott Clifton has not been reported to be departing the CBS serial opera. Are the writers intending to keep him in a coma for the foreseeable future? Below are spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful, so keep reading. There have been numerous reports that Scott Clifton was quitting the soap opera, when it was announced earlier this summer that Liam Spencer was battling a tumor. Even though Liam has a tumor and has been shot, the network has yet to clarify that the actor is departing. The appearance of Scott Clifton remaining is encouraging, but how? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer will live through the shooting and his tumor, but it will be a difficult road and a while before the character can return to action. On the CBS serial Opera, Liam Spencer is just barely surviving in the operating room, but he is in capable hands thanks to Bridget Forrester and Dr. John Finnegan. According to Spoilers, Liam might not wake up after surgery and end up in a coma, or he might be disabled if he survives. After surgery, Liam can possibly experience amnesia and lose his memory of his friends and family. Do you believe Liam Spencer will make it through the most recent onslaught by Luna Nozawa? Carter Walton's devastating finding. According to Spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton and Hope Logan are very close to having a happy ending. It appeared like Carter's luck was finally improving after years of failed romances, and his status as the official bachelor of B&B. However, he may not actually be saying "I do" with Hope. Below are spoilers for what will happen on B&B next week. Carter Walton has shown Hope and Liam Spencer nothing but support as they co-parent their daughter, Beth. However, when you believe the other man in Hope's life will pass away any moment, it's simple to maintain harmony. Carter seems unconcerned because he believes Liam is living on borrowed time, even though it is clear that Hope still loves him. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will be devastated to find out that Luna Nozawa shot her baby daddy, and will rush to the hospital to be by his side. Liam Spencer's death and permanent departure have not yet been confirmed by any character on the CBS serial Opera. Actually, according to recent speculations, he might wind up in a wheelchair and require assistance from his ex-wife. Carter Walton should be extremely worried if Liam survives the shooting and overcomes his cancer. B&B teasers indicate that Carter will come to the realization that Hope still has feelings for Liam when he is struggling for his life. As if the situation between the engaged pair couldn't get any worse, Carter's ex-girlfriend Daphne will return to town in time to show him all the love while his fiancée Hope ignores him and spoils Liam. Is Carter becoming aware that his future wife still harbors feelings for his ex-husband? Will Hope Logan's engagement come to an end? Yamada got the look down pat when it came to threatening looks and glares. Her eyes had a fierce brilliance and intensity that made it clear Luna was a formidable young lady who should be feared. Even though she was small in appearance, her eyes gave off a terrifying larger-than-life aura when she sneered or threatened someone. Marcia, forget about Marcia, forget about Marcia. It was all about Steffi for Luna. She blamed Steffi for everything rather than accepting responsibility for the murderous catastrophe she created in her life. Her catchphrase, "This is all your fault, Steffi," will be missed. Luna chastised her stepmother for preventing her from seeing her father, Finn. She maintained that when Steffi unintentionally shot Sheila, it was her responsibility. The blame game went on and on. Luna believed that Steffi was to blame for all of her issues and transgressions. The girl had an incredible wardrobe for an unemployed ex-convict. It's possible that Luna was the most stylish villain to ever appear during the day. She always looked her finest while she was committing crimes. When she held Steffi captive in a cage, she was dressed in a form-fitting black leather costume. She also wore a stylish green and black leather motorcycle jacket and jeans when she trained a gun on Steffi, Sheila, and Liam during her final stand. Luna left with a fashionable bang and continued to make a fashion statement. Luna learned she had a grandma, Sheila, in the latter months of her life. As Luna attempted to persuade Sheila to assist her in getting rid of Steffi, their bond was immediately captivating. The newly reformed Sheila instead made an effort to keep her granddaughter on the straight and narrow and discourage her deadly impulses. They will be greatly missed. Luna and Sheila's one-on-one moments were always fascinating, a blend of acrimony and sincere devotion. Additionally, Luna's passing eliminates the possibility of a triangle including her, Will, and Elektra before it ever really started. The young three may have had genuine fireworks. Luna kept flinging herself at Will, even though it was obvious that the good Elektra had his heart. You had to wonder as a viewer whether he would have finally succumbed to temptation and slept with the brash little tart. Unfortunately, there will never be a chance for that alluring trio.